Boy, do I have things to tell you guys about this latest Fairy Tail Manga Chapter that we just got. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So this latest Fairy Tail Chapter Manga Chapter went exactly I expected. The chapter started off with Irene inspecting her new body, and just making fun of how she don't have her big boobs anymore and how the little ones are cute. So then, what Urza asked, "Where is Wendy?" And then Irene saying, "Wendy's no longer here. You could say we're Wendy now." And Urza thought that Wendy was in Irene's body, and she thought she killed Wendy. Because remember the last chapter, that blow from the sword to the head of Irene before she made the switch? That's what Urza thought. But I explained that never happened. So they start off the battle. They were going back and forth between the battles, and they were taking it down and it was destroying everything in their path. So Irene she was enjoying the battle. She was enjoying the fact that she was being human again. And Urza, she summoned her sword, and right when she was about to hurt Irene, like slash her, Irene brought up the fact, she bring herself to her Wendy. You remember in the last review I did on about 516, when the last chapter happened, I said how Urza cannot bring herself to hurt Wendy's body. That's what exactly is going to happen, and it did. So once Irene brought that up, Urza started having flashback with the moment she had with Wendy, from the beginning to all those moments. I'm thinking that Urza sees Wendy as a little sister, because throughout everybody in the whole entire guild, Wendy only has a special relationship with Urza, like they're family or something. Then Irene smirked when she noticed that Urza couldn't do it, so she started doing magic attacks, hurting Urza. But to the surprise of both of them, Wendy was able to switch out of her body into Irene's. And right when Urza was about to finish, right when Irene was about to finish Urza off, Wendy stopped it, came out of nowhere and saved Urza. Like she said she wanted to do in the beginning of the war. So Wendy and Irene started having a battle, and Wendy took over. Her enchantment magic was way better than Irene's, and she was able to switch bodies back. And then she was out of the fight. So at the end of the fight, you see Urza and Irene staring down each other. So my guess is the next chapter of Fairy Tail, throughout the whole chapter of Fairy Tail, I was kind of surprised. It was mostly predictable on my part, but I thought it would go on longer. I didn't think the whole body switch thing would happen in one chapter. I thought it went out longer, but it was a pretty good chapter. It really was. I give this chapter an 8.5 out of 10. That's how is basically the dialogue, and they show the moments between Urza and Wendy, like a big sister, like a sister sibling relationship. how Wendy looks up to Urza and how Urza wants to protect. How Urza protects Wendy like a big sister protects her little sister. And so it was basically like a family thing for me. This chapter was to me. So in the next chapter, 518, we're gonna see probably the conclusion of the battle between Irene and Urza. See who's going on top, because Urza went in her strongest armor mode, where she focused all her attacks in the sword and now in the armor. So we're about to see the final conclusion. I still think that Irene's doing that it was just an act that Irene's is doing. So I'm guessing by the end of the whole battle between each other, when Urza beats Irene and Irene's laying down on the floor, like her life passing her by and she's thinking about the mistakes that she did, she might pull out an Itachi, but in a different way, like how Itachi killed the family to protect Sasuke. She might pull out an Itachi and do something totally different, like apologize to Urza for all the things she's done, and you say, I always love you, stuff like that. So yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. This is your boy G Money the Prince and your guild master for the Midnight Shadows. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like this, and share this when you share cool stuff. And don't forget to subscribe. Peace.